Cajuns like to put a bit of spice in a lot of their dishes, so that's why I'm going to share with you a hot crawfish cornbread recipe today. Of course, my sister-in-law introduced me to this, and she makes the best cornbread. And she said, "Lucy, have you ever eaten crawfish cornbread?" And I said, "No, I haven't," because Mama never cooked cornbread like that. She made cornbread, but actually it was just plain cornbread, and we ate it with syrup or milk or whatever. So today we're going to share a little hot crawfish cornbread. First of all, I need to beat up some eggs, and of course little Edgar is still with me, and he's loving every minute of it, and I really need him. I'm going to whip up some eggs, put it in a big bowl. Okay, thank you, Edgar. Now to this, of course, you add some cream corn. You can add the white or the yellow if you want to, but I like to use the yellow because you haven't, I don't know why, I just like the yellow cream corn. And so, you get set in your old days sometimes. All right, you mix that up real well. Then you add some oil. Mix that up real well too. Okay, this is wonderful as you don't need to put it in a mixer. Of course, you don't want to mix cornbread in a mixer because you have to kind of whip it up by hand. Now, of course, I'm going to add my cheese. This is shredded cheese. You can use the cheddar, is what I like to use. Of course, it's a preference that you have. It's all right. Okay. Then I'm going to add the hot to this. And this is the jalapeno peppers. Of course, you can add as much as you want if you like it hotter, but I wouldn't suggest too many. Chop it up real fine. Okay, mixing that all together. Next, I'm going to add my crawfish tails, Louisiana crawfish, which has been, of course, chopped up coarsely. You don't want to chop it up too fine because you want to show your crawfish, and when you bite into that cornbread, you want to taste that good old crawfish, Louisiana crawfish. Isn't it amazing how you can pull wonderful dishes with just all types of ingredients, and crawfish just enhances this. Now, I guess you could even use shrimp in here. Now, next to this, I'm going to add my cornmeal. Mix that up real well. Okay. This is neat. I love to make cornbread anyway. Mama was a wonderful cornbread maker. Yeah. Let me see, add it all. Okay, now to this I'm going to add some onions, chopped up fine. Okay, that's enough. Alrighty. Okay, and a dab of salt. Oops. And some baking powder. And of course, that'll make your cornbread rise. Okay. Wow. Look how pretty this is, and once it's baked, it's going to be very tasty. Okay. There goes my pepper sauce. You want to add as much as you want to. That's up to you. Let's see, make it out. And this really enhances the flavor. You don't want to add too much, but that Tabasco sauce just enhances the flavor of food. All right. Very good. Okay. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to take my pan, I'm going to pour this into the baking pan. See, your crawfish, they really produce water when you're baking them, so it takes care of your liquid in here. Okay. Boy, the smell from that jalapeno pepper is just wonderful. All right. Okay. Usually I like to let my cornbread kind of stand a few minutes before I bake it, but for time element, I'm just going to go ahead and put it in my oven. Now, okay, very good. So this is our pan of cornbread that I'm going to bake, of course. And while that bakes at 325 for about a half hour, maybe 35 minutes. That's going to give me enough time to fix another wonderful dish for you.